Hello everyone, I'm San. You're listening to my live stream on Instagram. If you have questions or want to chat more with me, don't forget to follow my Instagram and look forward to more live streams in the future. Someone asked if I can work in the evenings. Sometimes, but I mainly work in the mornings. Mornings are when I'm most productive. The most challenging tasks I do in the morning. Evenings, I find, are a bit more for chilling and drawing inspiration because my work needs inspiration. So in the morning, I'll take inspiration from last night, from previous days, to turn it into images, words, everything. Evenings, I dedicate to chilling, listening to music, reading books, watching movies, or chatting with you all. To all my fangirls out there, I understand your feelings, but there should be boundaries. As you know, idols live in a different world. We can appreciate their good qualities and use them to live better lives, but we shouldn't get overly carried away, shouldn't fantasize too much about a real romantic relationship between an idol and a fan. Please don't get mad at me, but it's the truth. They're in a different world. We should just support them. Don't make yourselves sad. Don't make yourselves sad over their personal news. I know you all get very upset, for example, when your idol has dating news or gets married. But if you truly love them, then support them and allow them a free, comfortable life where they can love whoever they want. That's what a true fan does. Someone wrote, "My boyfriend and I had to break up because of his family. I still love him so much, but I don't know what to do because his family doesn't like me." For me, when I get to know someone, I definitely look into their family and need the support of both families. If there isn't support from both families, of course, I'd still try to find a way for them to see my sincerity, to see me as a person and realize I have good qualities. But some people have prejudices that they might never overcome. For example, I once dated a guy from Hanoi, and his parents didn't like people from the central region. They only liked girls from Hanoi. But ultimately, I think love needs the harmony of many things, especially if you intend to get married. You absolutely need the support of both families. For me, I wouldn't accept marrying someone whose family doesn't approve of me. Someone said, "I'm stressed about money, not love." Money is something that's easier than love, you know, easier to control than love. For example, you want to earn more money, right? You want to earn more money? Let me tell you how. I've talked about this quite a bit already, and sometimes when people hear it repeatedly, they say, "San, you keep saying the same thing." But here's the thing. The key to earning a lot of money is still about delivering value to many people. Why do singers, especially famous ones, earn so much money? Adele became a millionaire just by selling music. Why? Because her music touched so many hearts, healed so many souls, and, well, that's it. If you want to earn money, you have to provide a lot of value. For example, when you're working at a company, right? I said this in a recent video, but I'll tell you again. When we understand money, we'll see that it's not hard to earn. How much or how little depends on us and our effort. You might say people get lucky to earn money, but that luck also comes from their hard work, and from them creating that luck, not just from it appearing out of nowhere. When you work at a company, for instance, always strive to be a valuable person. Don't stay in just one position. When you join a company, always look at what the next step in your development there is. What's the next position I can rise to? What's my career path in this company? Never stay forever as just an employee, because if you do, you'll stay in that position your whole life and only get a 10–30% salary increase each year. For example, if you earn $7 million this year, next year you might get $8 million, the year after that maybe $10 million. But I'm talking to those of you who feel like you have a problem with money. If you feel like $10 million a month is enough for you, then there's no problem. If you feel it's enough, there's no problem. But if you want more, then you need direction, a plan, and discipline. With direction, discipline, and hard work, you will definitely earn money. Don't worry. Here's another good way. Start doing online business. Be a merchant. No trade, no wealth. Being a merchant means enduring hardship and difficulty, but you can definitely earn money. There are so many niche markets now where you can find products to sell. If you can create your own products, that's great, but if not, you can import products. There's a lot. You should research people, research what's behind them, research target customer age groups. What do they like at this age? Watch and refer to many international videos. There are many young people, 15, 16 years old, doing online business abroad. So, like I said, earning money isn't hard if you're diligent and have a plan. Haha, if you don't listen to me, that's on you. I've never boasted about how much money I earn. My income is never fixed, and I don't need to talk about it. But I firmly believe that if you are diligent and have a plan, you won't suffer because of money. You'll only suffer because love, even if you have a plan, is just like that. Someone asked if I intend to open a company. Honestly, I've had the mindset that I would be my own boss since I was a teenager, when I was in college. Even when I started working in companies, I always had the mindset that I would be my own boss someday. So, when I was at a company, I tried to learn everything I possibly could. I learned everything, even about HR and what different levels of management were doing. Someone asked, San, what if your best friend betrays you? Well, it's fine. If someone doesn't treat you well, you just don't hang out with them anymore. That's it. Don't overthink it. Someone asked, San, can you review an electric toothbrush you like that's student-friendly? The electric toothbrush I like isn't student-friendly at all. Sorry, but my toothbrush costs over 2 million dong. That's probably not very student-friendly. Let me try to find some options, okay? But electric devices usually cost millions. When will you release your videos? In 2022, when you work, you always have a plan. For example, I've already planned my content list for January 2022. I mean, not that I've filmed everything, but I have the content list in order. That's done for January, so I know how to arrange things appropriately. For example, we'll have a ballad channel video that you're probably looking forward to, right? I'm not sure if I should do it, but I'll keep it there. Then, in early January, we'll have a video on the best books, scheduled to be released in early January. Can you do a haul video of sweaters and hoodies? There's a problem with that. I still have a lot of clothes, so I don't buy much. Soon, we'll have an unboxing of some items I bought from Korea, but it won't be a hoodie haul. I only buy what I need. If I see a nice hoodie later, I might buy one or two, but not enough to do a haul. When you do a haul, you need a lot of items. Honestly, I'm not much of a shopper. That's also a way to reduce waste, We should wear enough, buy enough. It doesn't mean being extremely frugal or uncomfortable. You can still comfortably buy what you like, but make sure you buy things that can be worn for a long time. That will be better for the item, better for us, and better for the environment, for everything. Fast fashion is a huge waste problem. Listen to the song, Living Young, everyone. It's really good. Din and how gidi can you beautiful chiu het roy. Will there be a new video this Saturday? Yes, there will. If you're feeling a bit stressed at the end of the year, this video will help balance things out a bit. I love this video because I can share so much from my heart in it. Len and how a DJK NHO beautiful my life see you. This song is so old. It's from 2013, everyone. Do you listen to music after work? I listen to instrumental music, or sometimes nothing at all. Someone slandered me, and I got angry and tried to explain, but they just thought I was in the wrong even more. This is how it is. When someone misunderstands us about something, we should only explain ourselves once. Just explain yourself once. If they listen, they listen. If they don't, they don't. If they believe you, they believe you. If they don't, that's their choice. I'll just tell you this once. What you hear is your business, what you believe is your business, and if you don't believe me, that's your business too. I don't have the responsibility to explain myself to you. My only responsibility is to state whether what you're saying is right or wrong. After that, how you choose to believe is your choice. I don't need to explain. Someone who trusts you will trust you. What are those books behind you? Oh, those are just some of my books, everyone. I have so many books, honestly. So many that I've given a lot away already. I'll probably give more away soon. Do you want free books? Yes, I want to give away books. Keep an eye out for a video about books. Maybe I'll do a mini game. What part-time jobs can students do to earn extra income? Students should focus on studying, but if you want to earn money, you can do online selling. You can sell small things like hair ties or even cheap glasses. Students should sell things for students, like those cheap glasses, they're really affordable. Or you can tutor. Back then, I taught ukulele. I earned 300K for an hour-long ukulele lesson to a 7-year-old child. And when I was in 11th grade, I even sold t-shirts. I did a lot of things, but not for long, only a few months, because I still had to study. Do you have many winter clothes to show? I don't have that many. Maybe next time I'll do a closet clean-out sale. I'll sell whatever I have. But you have to be quick, because as soon as I post something, you all buy it up. Selling drawings, that's right. In elementary school, I earned money by selling drawings. I only made a few thousand dong, but back then, that was enough to buy snacks and treats. After that, I also wrote for newspapers. In third grade, I had an article published in a newspaper and earned 70,000 dong. It was a poem dedicated to my mother, titled A Flower for Mom. Early morning, waking up. Beside the lovely window. Dewdrops shimmer on the branches. The sky is so blue, I feel adrift. I run quickly to the garden. Pick the most beautiful flower, a fragrant bloom. Come to dear Mom, say little. Mom, I love you, I tell her. That was San, 8 years old, writing poetry. Everyone. I was 8 years old and my poem got published and I won 70,000 dong. My mom drove me to pick up the 70,000 dong. I still never forget that poem. Later on, I wrote articles. You used to be a collaborator for Ken 14? Actually, it wasn't a long-term collaboration. I was writing for another company at the time, and the editor there introduced me. He took my articles and submitted them, and they got published. I never directly applied or looked for work at Ken 14 myself. I was writing for another company, and he introduced me. He said, "This article is good, I'll send it in so you can get paid." And for that article, I got 1.5 million dong for the writing fee. 1.5 million was a lot for one article back then, not a small amount at all. Sometimes, when you just do your best at what you do, opportunities come your way. At that time, I was working with that guy, and he saw that I wrote well, so he introduced me. I didn't even know anything about it.